New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. On behalf of the entire prayer team at New Thought Media Network, we thank you for joining us on this broadcast. You can catch New Thought Media Network prayer time at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And now, let's center ourselves in the words of Ernest Holmes. We must put meaning and belief into our prayers. It is the meaning and mindfulness that is the nexus from which our words come to life. And hello again, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you. It is time for evening prayers, Friday night. Here we go. It's been a little while since I've had a chance to be with you, and so I am so grateful to be back and so grateful to see you again. Big shout out to Sunshine. Good evening, dear one. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're with us. It's been a heck of a week. I'll say that. In good ways, in weird ways, in strange ways, in ways I don't understand, in ways I think I do understand. And above all, what I trust is, it's all working out for good. Because there's got to be good in here somewhere. There is always good in the midst of what I don't understand or I don't experience or I'm not quite clear on. So, welcome to Evening Prayers. This is a product of the New Thought Media Network. And we're here every evening, 8:15 p.m., every morning, 8:15 a.m., with an opportunity to get together in spiritual practice and in prayer and share in a spiritual mind treatment. Hello, Suzanne. Dear one, so good to see you. And it's a Friday night. I've been away for a handful of days, which felt very, very good. I needed to unplug. Thank you for allowing me that. And thank you for supporting all the people, all the members of this team that bring this program forward. I've been watching a little bit of your comments and see that you're loving those folks up. So please keep loving them up. And we'll keep bringing you great prayers. That's the intention, at least. And with that, please do remember you can send your prayer requests to prayer@ntmedia.org. We'll make sure that the prayer team is praying on your behalf. And if you specifically ask for to be recognized in the program, then we'll recognize you in the program. But without that, I don't want to break confidentiality and confidence. So those prayers remain confidential. I won't mention them here unless you specifically say, hey, give me a shout out on the program. And then we'll do that. Or if you put them in the comment box, if you put something in the comment box, we'll know that it's public already. So, hey, and look, it's the most beautiful practitioner on the planet, my dear wife. Hello, dear one. Good seeing you. Thank you for being with us. Okay, so I've had a whole bunch of time to really be in contemplation, in prayerful thought, in an experience that allows me to look at a lot of different options and play with a lot of different things in my mind. And the truth I keep coming back to is this has been a great time of opportunity. It's been an amazing time of opportunity, and we're either taking advantage of that opportunity or we're not. We're either stepping into the possibility of creating something new, creating a world that works for everyone, creating a new vision, or we're not. Or we're serving the disbelief. We're serving the side of the equation that says things are going to hell and it's all a conspiracy and why even bother, really? So I want to be on the side that says, yeehaw, we're getting it on. Yeehaw, we're getting our prayer on. Yeehaw, we're moving into a new vision of what can be. And so I invite you to join me in that prayer. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes, let yourself relax. Take that big, deep breath, and oh, maybe just give the neck a little twirl or a little circle there, and stretch out the shoulders, relax the back, and breathe into this moment of knowing, into this moment of recognizing that there is truly only one, nothing other than the one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence, one allness that is the Alpha and the Omega, the oneness that is everything and no thing. The space of knowing beyond what is known, the space of knowing that there is that which is unknown. And yet even though it's unknown, it's still known in the mind of the one, for the one is the all of all. So I am in this moment filled with absolute gratitude to be present to this experience, to be present in this moment. After all the moments that have come before it, to be present right here and right now, and be in that energetic vibration of affirming truth, of knowing and revealing a truth that is the truth of God, that is not my human truth. For my humanness, I know the discord, and I know the pain and the arguments and the blah blah blah, but the truth, the absolute truth of my beingness, of my soul, is that of alignment, of agreement, of absolute communion as the one, expressing the one into all form, all shape, all experience that is my life. And if I know that's happening through and as me, then I know it must be happening for all, for we are all each a unique divine expression of the one, each a divine emanation of that oneness. So whatever it is that's happening in me, there's that within each. And whatever's happening out in the world, there is that within me. For if I see it, then it is within me. If I get charged by it, then it is within me. And there is a way to heal all that within me, the way of the consciousness, the way of healing consciousness, and that heals the form. And in the in-between, I stand in that place of absolute righteous knowing. I stand in that place of absolute inspired action, calling forth into the world a greater vision of what I want to see in the world. Now, I know that I'm not alone in this, and I know that each one is live on the planet, every single person alive on the planet has this same power, this same ability, has this same opportunity to call forth into their life what they wish to experience, and by that same power may call into their life that which they really don't, but somehow do because they believe it, they call it forth. So it is a matter of where we cast our energy. Which side of ourselves do we feed? The side that looks to the light and looks to the truth and looks to create new, or the side that looks to be safe and stay on and hang on to the old and make everybody else wrong and make myself right? So many opportunities. This field of unlimited potentiality lies out before us. So I claim for each one here, each one that can hear these words, each one that might hear these words in another time, an experience of knowing that you sit at the very moment of choice, moment by moment by moment by moment, at the very spot of choice to say, which shall I serve, the light or the dark? There is truly no darkness. Darkness is just the perception that there is an absence of light. There is always light. The light is never absent. It might be cast through a dark shadow. It might be cast through a dark window. It might be obstructed. We may have turned our eyes away from it, but it does not mean that the light ceases to shine. The light continues to remain. So do we turn and face and realize there, right there is the light. There is the truth. There is God expressing through it as all of life. Or do we turn and absorb and allow ourselves to be impacted by the negativity, by the doubt, by that misperception of truth that in some ways seems resurgent in this moment, seems prevalent in this moment? So I claim for each a sense of rising up and being that new majority that says no more, no more to the doubt and the discord and the disevil and the uprising, to yes, to the solution, to the source, to the one, to the God. Yes to the light. Yes to what is mine to do in the midst of all of this. From deep contemplation of the soul's purpose to inspired action of marching in the streets, whatever it may be, anywhere along that continuum, wherever you may be. I claim for each the deep recognition that right there is perfect. Right here, right now, in this moment, there is a perfection. It is your life, and your life is an absolute expression of God. Your life is perfect right now. And by claiming the truth that you desire, then there is truly nothing other than ourselves, nothing that can get in the way of that demonstration. No outside force. No, but I don't, or I can't, or they did, or this. None of that holds any power. The power is in the truth of affirming this is the vision I desire. And so this is the vision I claim, a world that works for everyone, a world where we have awakened to our spiritual magnificence. And life is good because it is all one. At the end of the day, there's nothing else going on. So I can be in alignment with it or I can be in opposition to it, and I choose the alignment. I claim for each one here that own personal choice and that own sense of alignment to say, here is the truth I shall serve, and here is the truth I shall bring into the world. And I am grateful. Grateful to be an instrument of the divine, grateful to be a conduit through which truth reveals itself, grateful to be in the process of transforming human consciousness. But most especially grateful to know that God's got this. And none of this is mine to do. None of this is yours to do. We get to show up and proclaim what it is and let God take care of the how. So I am grateful to release this word into the law that must demonstrate that is God's law, demonstrating and activating and operating upon this word right now. And I know it could be no other way. So I know God's got it. I know I can get out of the way. And I just sit in the deep affirmation that it is already so in the mind of God. And therefore, I invite each and every one that can hear these words to join in that affirmation as we say together. And so it is. Wow. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for helping to activate this mighty vision that is the New Thought Media Network, this mighty vision, which is New Thought Radio, this mighty vision, which is so many different programs and conversations and events and experiences. And we are a brand new ministry. And we would greatly appreciate your support financially in making sure that these programs continue, that we can pay for the software and pay for the hosting and pay for the broadcasting and pay for all those little things that add up, and want to make sure that they get paid, and rightfully so. We want to make sure they get paid, and we want to make sure that we're putting money towards our impact, and that we're putting money towards our mission and our ability to support this message in the world and support future generations that are going to continue to broadcast this message into the world. So I invite you to click the link. It's in your description. Regardless of which platform you're on, it should be in the description. Hit that link, drop $5 in the bucket, drop $5,000 in the bucket, whatever feels comfortable, whatever works for you. Because that's what's going to make this ministry happen. And we've got some great stuff coming up. I've got a new graphic. Finished this today. Okay, so here's the whole deal. We finally got it all figured out. About 48 hours, less than 48 hours. Less than 48 hours from now, Gary Lynn Floyd, we're going to get a sneak peek of his brand new album, My 88 Keys, Volume 2, Quarantined is the subtitle of this. So, and I've had a chance to listen to a few songs today that Gary sent. Thank you, Gary. Love cover me. I got your hat on.
Gary and his partner Danny Miller, they did a great job. They've got baseball caps, they've got masks, and they've done a lot of work to raise the money that's allowed Gary to go into the studio before the studios close back down and get this album recorded. And it's really good music. So what I've heard so far is right on target, incredibly inspiring. And it's something you're definitely going to want to hear. So we're going to do a sneak peek on Sunday for about an hour or so and get to hear a handful of those songs and perhaps maybe check out the new Floyd Lula video that dropped this week. If you haven't seen that yet, we're going to check that out as well and be together. So we invite you to join us for that. Again, that's going to be this Sunday night, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Notice the time update. We've changed the time a little bit as well. So if you have this on your calendar, please update the time on that. 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, broadcast right here on New Thought Media Network. It'll be on whatever page you're watching right now on Sunday night. So we really invite you to join us for that. And then keep the following Tuesday, August 4th, available as well. I keep talking about this. We're going to do some sneak peeks on some of this music next week so you hear what you're in store for. But August 4th, in 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time, it's going to be in a great night under the stars in Boulder, Colorado, and we're going to bring that to you live from a backyard concert. So we hope you'll join us for that too. Okay, folks, I got to get out of here for tonight. First night back in a few nights, and I'm running long, of course. So thank you so much for being with me. I love you. I appreciate you. And we'll be back tomorrow night with more of our prayer work from a member of the team. Until then, peace and blessings. Go forth and be loved.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then, peace and blessings.